Welcome to Tokyo. We have $100. Let's see how we can spend it. We are staying in the Ikebukuro neighborhood and we start every day with a coffee from the vending machine. No matter what neighborhood you're staying in, there is always vending machines on every corner, so have no fear. You can leave your Airbnb and go find a coffee real quick in the morning. Cheers. It is important to note that you are not allowed to eat and drink and walk at the same time. So when you get your coffee, you just stand right next to the vending machine, chug it real quick, and then go on your way.
Also, the coffees come out warm or cold, depending on what your preference is.
We have a jam-packed itinerary for today, and we are going to eat some great food, but we are starting our day at a Konbini, which is a convenience store. Brandon loves Family Mart, so we're going to stop and grab a quick breakfast there.
These places are famous for their egg mayos. This is one of my go-to sandwiches, and you absolutely have to try one when you come to Japan. And once again, there is no walking and eating, so we're gonna eat it right outside.
Since we are staying in the Ikebukuro neighborhood, we are just one stop away from Sunshine City, which has an amazing viewing platform and the world's biggest Pokemon store. So that's our first stop of the day.
I don't know anything about Pokemon.
Yo, you gotta check it out, right? When in Japan.
Have to.
Is arriving at track 3.
The next stop is Higashi-Ikebukuro Y10. This train is bound for Shinjuku.
I'm sorry, we just got into Sunshine City and this place looked too good. There was a little bit of a line. This spot's called Jack and the Donuts, and we got a matcha donut that may or may not be mochi. I don't know because I can't read Japanese. Little chair that Alyssa found to eat our donuts at.
Oh, it looks so nice.
It's like two-tone. I wonder if they're two different flavors. Oh, it looks so good.
I'm just gonna break it in half. I'm gonna try the matcha side.
Who eats it right in the middle?
It's like an old-fashioned donut covered in matcha frosting. The donut is so good. It's not mochi, it's like a regular donut.
Let's try the other half. Yo, the donut is so good. It's crunchy on the outside, like super crunchy. Soft and moist in the middle, and there's mochi powder on the outside. What a great combination. I think you gotta bite it like this. That's the play. You gotta try it like that.
And we're gonna tell you this a million times today, you're not allowed to walk and eat. So that's why we took our donut and we're sitting on this nice little bench that they've allowed for us. We're in the mall, so there are trash cans, but however, there's not a lot of trash cans when you're outside. So just put your trash in your backpack and take it home with you. We have been to Sunshine City like a few days ago, and it was a weekday, so it was not busy. Today is a Saturday, and everyone is dressed up. I don't know why, but they look freaking amazing. I'm assuming the Pokemon store is gonna be way, way crowded today. So maybe come on a weekday.
I don't think we mentioned Sunshine City is this multi-story, multimedia mall with tons of shopping. There's an observatory, an aquarium, arcades, as well as shows in the atrium. It's definitely worth checking out if you're in the Ikebukuro area.
So we are not big Pokemon fans. I can literally only name like Pikachu. So we're not going to stop here today, but if you are a Pokemon fan, this is definitely the place to come. The cafe is so cute and the store is gigantic. But once again, we were here 3 days ago when it was not the weekend and it was way less crowded. So come when it's not the weekend. But there are some good people watching on the weekend, let me tell you that.
Also, I can see this place being very expensive if you are a super fan, but for us, free 99.
Okay, now we're attempting to head to the 60th floor to look at the observatory. It is really busy here, so I don't even know if we'll be able to do it, but fingers crossed. It's only 900 yen, which is really cheap for a 60th floor observatory in Tokyo.
The Sunshine 60 elevator opened in 1993, and it's one of the fastest elevators in the world. There's an amazing light show as you shoot up 60 floors in 20 seconds. Worth the price of the elevator, and we haven't even seen the observation view yet. We're here on the weekend, so the price is 900 yen. If you come on the weekday, you can save 200 yen.
The windows are so clean, it does not look like there's even a freaking window here.
It is immediately amazing, and we came here the other day, but it was totally cloudy, so I'm glad that we paid the extra 200 yen to come on a weekend because it is so clear out. You can even see Mount Fuji.
Whoa, this is pretty. We haven't even made it past the entrance. We're just at the first window. Look how big the map is. This place is giant.
The scale of this city is absolutely amazing. From up here, you can see such a massive urban landscape. It is just incredible. This is easily one of my favorite viewing platforms that we've been to in Tokyo yet. This is a must-do on your trip to Tokyo. They even have a cafe here, so you can come all the way 60 stories up and eat your lunch. So cool.
So kids are free. So there's like a little play area and there's a ton of kids up here on Saturday. And on the weekends, they have workshops. And there's one going on right now where you can build your own candle. It's such a cool experience to do if you have your kids in Tokyo with you. We are leaving Sunshine Station. We are jumping on the JR line and headed to Shibuya to check out Shibuya Crossing and to grab some ramen.
I feel like of all the places we've visited, Tokyo has the best public transit of any place ever. It's all really affordable and super straightforward. Just follow the signs and the numbers. It is so efficient. It's one of our favorite things about visiting here. We made it to the Shibuya Crossing, but we've decided we are too hungry. The place that we're going to lunch is famous for Hakata style ramen. It originates from Fukuoka, and spots like Ichiran in Ippudo kind of made it famous globally as well. It's one of our personal favorites. We're gonna try a place out that we haven't been to before. This is it. Hakata Furya Shibuya. It's probably not how you say that. Oh, okay. Great. So the gentleman at the front was very helpful with us. He showed us that there was an English button and took us to the recommended page. We got a couple of their recommended ramens. This place is great. Everyone is just slurping away. It smells amazing in here, and it is just such a comfortable place to have lunch. I think we got one tonkatsu ramen and then another spicy ramen, and we added a couple eggs to ours as well.
This place is a typical Tokyo ramen shop. It's pretty quiet. You only really hear the sound of the ramen baskets and people slurping their noodles. There is a lot of solo people on lunch breaks. Everything you need is at the table. So we have our own water, chopsticks, and so many toppings to add to your ramen. There is garlic, red pepper, radish, and pickled mustard greens. Our toppings came out first. Here you can order one set of toppings and share with each other, which is great for the budget. Hakata ramen is a silky tonkatsu broth with this signature straight noodles, and usually it's only topped with chashu and green onions.
Mine has raw red onion on it.
There's not very many toppings because it's so flavorful just on its own. When you give them their ticket, you choose what firmness you like. We both like to start with firm. There's something just about this thin, straight noodle that I absolutely love so much more than miso or shoyu ramen. Typically, almost anywhere that serves Hakata ramen, you get extra noodles for free.
It's like just as big as the first portion was. Crazy. I am so surprised at how spicy this ramen is. It is so good. This is honestly some of the best we've had and the best experience that we've had in Tokyo eating ramen.
That was so freaking amazing. 10 out of 10 for sure. What a good stop on today's video.
That ramen stayed so hot, the free noodle refills was amazing, and the guy was super friendly. 10 out of 10. Next up, we are walking to Harajuku.
Harajuku is just one stop away from Shibuya Station. You can take the JR line, which is super easy and only costs like $1.50, but we are gonna walk it because it is very close and we wanna see as much as we possibly can today. The hardest part for me about being in like the busy area of Tokyo is that everybody walks on the left and I always forget because I always wanna stay on the right. So I'm just in everybody's freaking way like a dumb American.
I would totally recommend walking to Harajuku from Shibuya. Japan is just the most amazing place and there's always something to look at or something to see next. Even though it's much easier and faster to take the subway, we think that you will miss a whole lot if you just take subway station to subway station because there's a ton of stuff in between that you otherwise would not be able to see. Harajuku is a massive shopping street covered in shops and crazy restaurants that sell TikTokable food. We're gonna see if we can find anything tasty to eat. I don't know what we have gotten ourselves into. This is like the craziest street.
I don't know how long we're gonna last here. It is Saturday, it is 2 p.m. and this seems like a really bad idea.
Let's get into the madness. This place is crazy. There's Korean style corn dogs, there's crepes, there's matcha ice cream. Everything that you could ever want is on this street. It is just so long and so crazy. Definitely have to hit it up when you come. So apparently now we are trying to go to a dog cafe. All right, we are in the queue. We have removed our shoes and gotten the rules and the pricing. So it's cash only up here at this dog cafe. And I think we're only gonna do 10 minutes. This is our first time at any animal cafe, so I'm excited to see what it's all about.
Okay, so she convinced us to get some chicken snack because she said that the dogs will come and talk to you if you have chicken. So we paid 550 yen for some chicken. It's 635 per person, but it includes drinks and unlimited drinks. And it's 200 yen for 10 minutes. So our time has already started and we're wasting time talking to you. So let's go feed some dogs.
Go. They're sitting on the floor.
We got the chicken. She told us that any of the dogs wearing clothes or a bandana cannot have chicken because they're either on a diet or they're allergic. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. They're all just looking for food. I love it too much. We also saw an otter cafe and a what are they called? Hamster cafe. So there's so many options if you don't want to do dogs. I love you. I might just take you home and put you in my jacket. They're so cute. It's a feeding frenzy.
They're all so patient. So all told, that was about 1,800 yen. That was about the same price as that viewing platform, and we got a full dose of serotonin.
I could see how you could spend a lot of money in there because I wanted to stay in there for another 10 minutes for sure. 10 out of 10 recommend the Rio Puppy Cafe when you're in Harajuku. Harajuku's food scene is more like sweets and stuff. There's crepes, there's cotton candy, cheese balls, but I'm not really feeling any sweets right now, so I think we're gonna skip having a snack here, but it's definitely worth coming to visit, and make sure you bring your appetite and you're ready for something sweet because there is some good looking snacks. I don't know where we're headed next. I think that we might walk to Shinjuku because we already did Shibuya. See what we can get in before it gets dark. Right across the street from Harajuku is Yoyogi Park, which is a gigantic park with some beautiful shrines. So we're gonna go and try and sneak a peek before the sun goes down. Okay, so Yoyogi Park closes at 4:50. Good to know.
So we've stopped to tally up our expenditure for the day, and we were right at the halfway point at about $50 US. So we have determined that there's no way we are possibly going to reach $100 unless we start boozing. Drink specials! So we're headed right now to an all-you-can-drink Izakaya in the Shinjuku area that we've been to before, and it's an absolute blast. All you can drink for an hour and a half.
And they have delicious karaage. We were gonna show you some sushi for dinner, but you'll have to watch one of our other Japan videos to see the sushi that we eat, because we've decided we want beer and karaage tonight.
So we're gonna walk 7 minutes to find it now.
There are claw machines and arcades on every corner in Tokyo, and one of our favorite ways to spend a few bucks. There's no snacks. I only like to win the snacks. I don't want a toy. There's no snacks in this one. The crane game didn't have any snacks, but downstairs there's video games, so Brandon found Mario Kart. The second one's broken, so only he's gonna play, but it's 200 yen for a game of Mario Kart.
This game is out. Did I win? Yeah, look at my guy! Yo, this is way better than Mario Kart on SNES. So I think that Shinjuku is the place that I think of most when I think of Tokyo, with the tall street signs that you can't read, and there's just izakayas on every block, electronics stores, madness, restaurants of every type on these streets. Shinjuku is one of our favorite places to come, walk around, take in the sights, and eat. I have no idea how we found this place last time. We just saw a sign with a guy crying on it. It's up some nondescript stairs, and then you find this amazing izakaya. This is what's amazing about Tokyo. You never know what you will find if you just look upstairs. Alright, so we used our trusty Google Translate to figure out what this means. This is a time frame of all you can drink. This is the price for the all you can drink portion. This is plus 500 to make it premium, plus 300 adds beer. We are going to do an hour and 20 minutes all you can drink with beer. And
2 hours, 120 minutes.
2 hours. Let's party. Alright, so whenever you're ready, press that. There is a 400 yen cover charge, and it comes with your first round of drinks as well as an appetizer. We chose cabbage for that one. We definitely ordered 2 mega highballs to start.
She brought over our mega highballs.
They're huge.
And a huge plate of cabbage with some dressing on it. I love this place. This is so fun.
It's so big.
It's so icy. It's so good.
This is amazing. It's completely frozen, and there's little shards of ice in this thing. If you are unaware, highballs are super popular in Japan, and they're Japanese whiskey and club soda, that's it. Sometimes they come with a lemon. Japanese whiskey is really smoky, almost like a scotch. And then this is simply translated to addictive cabbage, and it's one of our favorite things in Japan. It's just raw cabbage, but with a ton of peppery dressing. It's incredible.
I love it here so much.
That is some addictive cabbage. You need the 2 hands.
It hurts my wrist. It's so heavy I can't hold it. One always gets the shrimp chips. They're just like crackers of shrimp. Everyone loves them though. I think that they're the biggest and the easiest to share. We're only on our second highball, but we've noticed that we were the only ones ordering the mega highballs. I think that we might switch to the smaller ones. Let's order food.
We're drunk already. 2 mega highballs in. Apparently that's all it takes.
This is fried garlic.
Oh my god, it smells like garlic perfume. They're really good fries.
If you come, make sure you get the large order of fries. The modest portion is very modest. It's getting busier. We got here just before 6 o'clock, and this happened last time as well, and it got so busy by the time we were ready to leave.
You know another weird thing about this place? There's absolutely no music. It's just people's chatter in the background, people ringing bells and shouting.
We have downgraded to the regular size, and this place is so busy now. Oh my goodness. It's like 7:30, just like that. This place is jamming.
Arigatou gozaimasu. This place has the most amazing karaage ever. We got a 6-piece because it was cheaper if you ordered in bulk. It's definitely a dark meat cut, so it's super juicy and tender. We got a spicy variety, but there's just a spicy powder ladled all over it. It is super crispy, super juicy, and the best thing to soak beer up with, or in this case, highballs.
It's so crunchy. The skin is like the best karaage skin I've ever had. It's so good. So she just came over and she said a bunch of Japanese words to us, and they did tell us when we checked in that at 30 minutes they're gonna let us know that we have 30 minutes left. So we think that that's what she said. She pointed and went like this. So we ordered 2 more drinks. We said that we're good on food, and now we have 4 drinks to drink with our 30-minute mark. And our last of our food, all of our drinks, and 29 minutes left to do it. Let's go.
Time. cover, 2 all-you-can-drink packages, 1 order of karaage, 1 order of fried garlic, 2 orders of french fries. No tax, no tip.
Best day ever. Brandon hit his head on the way out. She laughed. It was amazing. This is the best place ever. I love it so much. I am pretty sure that we absolutely failed this challenge, but we had such a good time doing it. And there's obviously ways that you could spend $100 much easier than the way we did, but we ate way more than we could and we drank all we could. So I would say this is a win for us.
Honestly, I have no idea how we could have spent any more money. We pet puppies, we saw observatories, we ate amazing Japanese food, we had sweets, we had savory food, we walked miles and miles, rode trains. This was an absolutely epic episode.
If you like this video, make sure you subscribe because we have so much more of Japan and Tokyo that we want to show you.
Oishi!